Julia Kogan claims she helped Nicholas Martin write the award-winning 2016 film Florence Foster Jenkins, starring Meryl Streep and Hugh Grant. Pictured credit: Nick Wall. An opera singer is locked in a high court battle with her film writer former boyfriend over who wrote the script to a Hollywood blockbuster. Julia Kogan claims she helped Nicholas Martin write the award-winning 2016 film Florence Foster Jenkins, starring Meryl Streep and Hugh Grant, while the pair were in a loving relationship. She told the court she deserved a slice of the profits, and a credit on the Oscar-nominated film, that took more than £33 million at the box office. The musical comedy drama, directed by Stephen Frears, was based on the true-life story of Florence Foster Jenkins, a New York socialite with a notoriously bad singing voice, who nevertheless achieved her ambition to become an opera singer and sold out Carnegie Hall. The film was London-based Mr. Martin's first Hollywood success. Ms. Kogan claimed the script was the product of a closely intertwined collaboration with Mr. Martin that they began in February 2013. Ms. Kogan claims she collaborated with her ex-boyfriend on the script credit ETRES, but Mr. Martin insisted that he was the sole author of the acclaimed script, while she was simply a supportive girlfriend. Her contribution was mostly guff and was nowhere near enough to promote her into an author, he argued. Mr. Martin, who is in his 50s, left school with no qualifications and worked as a bouncer and a croupier before training as a TV screenwriter. He wrote episodes of Midsummer Murders and The Bill during a 20-year-long television career, before finally breaking into the big time with the Hollywood script. But Ms. Kogan, from West London, who is in her 40s, said he could never have written the story without her help and experience garnered from her career as an award-winning professional opera singer. The court heard the couple met in 2011, with Mr. Martin later saying he liked her intelligence and larger-than-life personality. Nicholas Martin is a screenwriter. Credit Debbie Wong. Rex Shutterstock. She moved into his Tooting flat in February 2012, and the couple's romantic relationship lasted 3 years until they split in October 2014. During that time, her barrister Simon Molinitz QC said, "The script was born out of two highly literate and creative people exchanging ideas and words freely." He told Judge Richard Hacken Ms. Kogan was and is a modestly successful professional opera singer, with appearances at Carnegie Hall among other famous venues, where a key part of the action takes place in the film. She brought an insider's view of how opera singers perform and rehearse, as well as a detailed knowledge of opera music which forms a critical part of the film. She had contributed comedic dialogue to the most memorable scene in the movie and terminology that was used hilariously from the opera world, he claimed. Her concrete input also included a theme of loveliness that pervaded the whole film and some minor characters and minor dramatic events. Actual text written by Ms. Kogan ended up almost verbatim in the final draft, claimed Mr. Molinitz. Tom Weisselberg QC, for Mr. Martin, told the judge Ms. Kogan had contributed only guff, criticism and musical advice to the process of creating the script. There is no contemporaneous documentary evidence whatsoever which shows Ms. Kogan writing a single line of the screenplay, he said. In contrast, there is clear contemporaneous documentary evidence showing Mr. Martin to be the sole author of the screenplay. As a matter of law, none of these things promote her into an author, he told the court. Judge Hacken reserved his judgment and will give his ruling at later date.